Hi, I'm Lizzie and this is Lizzie Reads and welcome to my August TBR. I've got a lot, we're going to go through it, and I'm just going to start this by saying if you haven't watched my last discussion video where I talk about author separation, I talk a bit about YouTube, active reading, diversity in my reading, improvements I need to make, etc. Please watch that. I've linked it in the description. The reason I want you to watch that is because I talk a little bit about how I'm going to be experiencing the newts this month, because obviously I've decided to separate myself from Harry Potter as much as possible if I can, separate anything that would give possibly J.K. Rowling financial gain. However, the book roast, G from the book roast works so hard on the owls and the newts. I know she's going to change it up next year, but she's done the newts but on a low-key level, and it is going to be low-key. We're going to have no titles, no thumbnails, just me talking, and every time I will say this, that you know, I don't condone what she's done and I don't condone you going out and giving money to her, but I just love this task setting. And if I change things slightly, so if I say for example, so one of my things I want to become is an animagus. If I say like shapeshifter or something like that, I'll probably just change it around a little bit so it's a bit better for me. But this is my TBR for that. I do want to participate in Diversify That Shelf, which I will link down below. But I'm going to do a separate TBR for that because I want to really think about those books and the prompts that I'm going to do for those books, so to make sure that I'm, you know, picking books that are a bit more out of my comfort zone. But some of these books may come into there, but some of them might not. We're going for a lot of books so far here. I've got 13 here, which is a lot. But I've done like a little spreadsheet. You can't see it at all. So I've done a spreadsheet, and the things that I want to be are, I want to be a librarian and I want to be a shapeshifter. I would like to be a teacher, and then I've got a few extracurricular titles so that I've at least passed. So the way these work is you get levels 1, 2, 3 in each exam, and I want to pass at least level 1 in each subject because I am an overachiever, unlike what I was like at school. So first of all, we've got runes, and I need to get all of these to work in a library. And the first prompt for the first level is books that start with a B, and we have here Songs for Izzy Bradley by Carys Bray. This is the one I really, really want to get to. There's a few more on here that I could read. I've also got The Eye in the Door by Pat Barker. That's one I really wanted to read for a long time. I'm not going to do a lot of talking about what books are about because we'd be here all day. And also there are some other books I might read, might not. We're going to see how far we get. Then level 2 is a classic, and I think I might go for Maya Angelou's Why I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings, because I feel like this is a modern classic. And then in arithmancy, for level, I just want level 1 for this one to be a shapeshifter. And I think I'm going to read a book that's not here, but I think I'm going to read Black and British or Between the World and Me. I'll probably get an audio. Editing Lizzie here, just to say that as these are audiobooks, I didn't have them on me, and I think there's a couple of other instances in the video where I haven't got the authors' names written down. I don't have any authors' names written down on my spreadsheet, but because these are audio, I want to buy these on audio. I didn't say them in the video, but Black and British is written by David Olusoga, and Between the World and Me is written by Nahesi. I'm sure you already know that they're both quite popular books, but yes. Astronomy, level 1 that I need just for extracurricular. Star on the cover of title, and I have here Beneath the Night by Stuart, which is about the stars and the night sky. It's a non-fiction book. Charms, for a humorous book, which is part of my teacher training. I am going to probably read a Giant Days comic. I'm going to try and get my comics done at the beginning of the month to try and tick off as much as possible. Then for defence class, I need to get level 1 and 2 for both of my career options that I like to pick from. But also I'm going to try and go for the third to try and complete the level, to just try and be thingy. So for the first one, we've got a horror or thriller, and I have here An Anonymous Girl by Greer, Hendricks and Sarah Pekkanen. And then demons or water themed, and I think I might read A Song Below Water, or maybe Locke Key. I'm not 100% sure which is Locke Key. I watched the TV show and there's a bit of a water theme in there. More ebooks with no authors apparently. A Song Below Water is by Bethany C. Morrow, and Locke Key is by Joe Hill. Yeah, Joe Hill. But I don't think that it definitely counts as a water theme. It's just there's like an underlying plot point in the TV show about like some sea caves, and at the time I wanted to read the books, but we'll see what happens. And epic fantasy, and I have The Tower of Fools here, and I can't remember how to pronounce that, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to look it up, and then I'm going to do a clip where Andrzej Sapkowski. It's never going to sound right because I'm trying so hard. It's difficult with pronouncing names because I want to get it right, but the more I try, the more I mess up. Andrzej Sapkowski. I think I've got quite close. Please let me know if I did. This is by the author of The Witcher, which I haven't read, but I've got the proof copy of this. For divination, I want to read, I need to do level 1, which is a red book, so I think I'm going to go for Pages & Co. Another one that, because I haven't got the physical book, I can't remember the author's name, so I'll probably have to do a few clips in this. Me Again, Pages & Co. is by Anna James. That's Tilly and the Book Wanderers. Is that the ice cream van? Then for history, I want to get all 3 again for my librarian training, and then I want to complete it all. So I need to read a historical fiction, and I've also got The Eye in the Door here, that would work, but I've also got Paying Guests by Sarah Waters, mainly black cover. Here I've got Such a Fun Age, I think it kind of counts, or The Unspoken Name by A.A. Lockwood. Such a Fun Ages by Reid, by the way. Then I've got recommendation by someone older, and I've got the Summer Water by Sarah Moss, which is out in this month, and my friend Adrian at work said this was really good. So, and then Muggle Studies, I've got a comic, so I might read Giant Days again for that. And then for potions, I need to read a Sky book with Sky on it. But I've also got the Issy Bradley book there for that, so that'll probably be how that works out, the Issy Bradley. And then I've got Author Starts with D for level 2, and I've got Sweet Sorrow by David Nichols to read, and a book over 450 pages. And I've got Songs of Wraiths and Ruin, and I think that's by Roseanne Brown. For creatures, I need to read a book by Fire. I need a book Fire, so I think I'll read Home Fires or Home Fire. A lot of ebooks on this TBR, aren't there? Home Fire is by Kamila Shamsie, and then Herbology, I need to put flowers on the cover. I'm not sure on this one yet. I haven't actually decided. And then for Transfiguration, I need to get all of these for my teaching and animagus course. So I need to read one with animal on the cover. Issy Bradley has an animal on the cover, or I might read Pachinko. Pachinko is by Min Jing Lee, even though you probably heard of it. Then I think I've got a book called called Dragon Rider. I think I've saved it on script. Dragon Rider is a middle grade book by Cornelia Funke. And then hard cover or hard to read. So here the choices are, I've got Milkman, because I feel like this is going to be hard to read. I've always thought that, I don't know why. Or I have Vox, because this is a hardcover. I'm sure we're going to deviate from this. I'm sure there's going to be all sorts of other things, but I just thought I'd run through it for you all, and because I like doing things like this. So thank you so much for watching, and please talk to me in the comments if you'd like to.